Welcome students. In our last class we studied about the laws of exponents, and in this class we'll solve few questions based on those laws. But before starting those questions, let's just revise these laws once again. So the first law says of exponents says that two exponents with same base. Suppose there are two exponents with same base and they are in multiplication, then the powers would get added. So a upon b raised to the power m multiplied by a upon b raised to the power n. Bases are same, a upon b and a upon b, and they are in multiplication. Bases are in multiplication, so the power would get added. Second rule is that if same bases are in division, they are two exponents and they have same bases and the bases are in division, then the powers would get subtracted. So a upon b raised to the power m divided by a upon b raised to the power n, that would give us a upon b raised to the power m minus n. Powers would get subtracted. Now suppose there is an exponent a raised to the power n, and then that base has another power which is n. Two powers or more than two powers, more than one power basically. If an expression or if a base has more than one power, so here the base is a and a has one power as m and the other power n, and if it has two or more than two powers, then all the powers of the base would get multiplied. Any exponent with negative power, if an exponent is having a negative power, then to make that power positive, to make the negative power positive, we will just do the reciprocal of the base. If the base is a upon b, so to make the power positive from negative, we will just do the reciprocal. So a upon b would become b upon a raised to the power m. Power has become positive. A upon b, this next rule, a upon b raised to the power 0, that is always 1. Any number with power 0 is always 1. Now next rule says that if there are two exponents with different bases but same parts, here it was same bases, different or same parts, but here the bases are different and power has to be same. Different bases but same powers, and they are in multiplication. So two exponents with different bases and same power and they are in multiplication, what happens, both the bases, both the numbers in the bases, if there are two numbers or there are three numbers, all the numbers in the base will get multiplied, and we'll put a bracket and put the power just once outside the bracket. Similarly, if we have two exponents with different bases and same power and they are in division, so what we'll do, we'll put both the bases in division in a bracket and write the power outside the bracket just once. It's more like taking the power common. So after revising the formulas, let's start with the questions in the exercise. So the first question is just evaluate the given expressions. So it is 8 raised to the power 11 multiplied by 8 raised to the power minus 13 multiplied by 8 raised to the power 2. As you can see that in all these exponents, the bases is 8. The base is 8. All the exponents are having same base and different powers. So we have studied a formula law based on this, that if we have same bases in multiplication, then the powers get added. 8 raised to the power 11 into 8 raised to the power minus 13 into 8 raised to the power 2. All the bases are 8 and they are in multiplication. So all we have to do is we have to add the powers. So I just write 8 once, and in the power write 11 plus next power is minus 13 to put a bracket, then write minus 13 inside the bracket plus 2 minus plus is minus, then 11 minus 13 plus 2. Now 11 minus 13 would be minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 would be 0. So 8 raised to the power 0, and as the rule says, any base with the power as 0 is always 1. So the answer would be, final answer would be 1. Moving to the next question. 5 upon 3 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 5 upon 3 raised to the power 6 divided by 5 upon 3 raised to the power 4. So as you can see that the question is having both multiplication and the symbol of division. So the first two expressions are having the same symbol of multiplication. The mathematical operator is multiplication. So we'll just apply. We'll just apply the law of multiplication of exponents, that is same basis. In multiplication the powers get added. So 5 upon 3 raised to the power 4 plus 6. We have taken just first two expressions. So 4 plus 6, the answer would be 5 upon 3 raised to the power 10 divided by 5 upon 3 raised to the power 5 upon 3 raised to the power 4. Now same bases are there, but the bases are in division. So the law says that if the same bases are in division, the powers get subtracted. So write the this is the expression a upon b raised to the power m divided by a upon b raised to the power n, and since both the bases are in division, so we'll subtract the powers. So 5 upon 3 raised to the power 10 minus 4, that would be 5 upon 3 raised to the power 6. Expanding this expression further, so we'll just multiply 5 6 times, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 till 6 times, and again in the denominator 3 into 3 into 3 6 times. So final answer would be 15,625 upon 729. Moving on to the next question. Next question is about simplification. They have given us an exponent minus 2 upon 3 with the power raised to the power 2, and then there is a bracket, curly bracket. Outside the curly bracket there is another power minus 3, and then there is a square bracket outside which there is another power as minus 1. So single base is having 3 powers. As you can see, there are 3 powers for a single base, and we have studied a similar rule that if a single base is having more than one power, then we multiply all the powers. So a upon b raised to the power n raised to the power n raised to the power p. So what we would do, we would multiply all the powers. So following the rules, we will just write minus 2 upon 3 raised to the power 2 into minus 3 into minus 1. So 2 3s are 6, 6 into 1 is 6, and there are 2 negative sign. So the final answer, the final product of this multiplication would be a positive number. So minus 2 upon 3 raised to the power 6 is the final expression, and evaluating it further, we'll multiply minus 2 6 times, and then we'll multiply 3 6 times in the denominator. Solving it, we get 64 upon 729. Next part of this question is 2 upon 5 raised to the power 3 into 2 upon 5 raised to the power 4 into 2 upon 5 raised to the power 11 divided by 2 upon 5 raised to the power 8. So solving the first 3 expressions first, because all 3 expressions are in multiplication and have same basis. So exponent with same basis and which are in multiplication, the law says that the power would get added. So 2 upon 3 raised to the power 3 plus 4 plus 11 divided by, and then write rest of the expression, which is 2 upon 5 raised to the power 8. So adding it, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 11 is 18 divided by 2 upon 5. There is a slight mistake over here, which is 2 upon 5. Everywhere it's 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5, yes. So yeah, so sorry for this slight error. So it is 2.5 raised to the power 18 divided by 2.5 raised to the power 8. Since the bases are same and they are in division, we have to subtract the powers. So 18 minus 8 would be 10. So final answer is 2.5 raised to the power 10. Next question is, we have to find the value of n in the expression minus 2 raised to the power 3n plus 1 into minus 2 raised to the power 4 equals to minus 2 raised to the power 8. So just write and copy down the expression as it is, and then in LHS, as you can see that the bases are same and they are in multiplication. So when the bases are same and they are in multiplication, we simply add the powers. So adding the powers, 3n plus 1 plus 4, 3n plus 1 from here and plus 4, so that would be 3n is a variable, is a variable, so we'll not add anything to that, so 3n will be copied as it is. 1 plus 4 would be 5, and minus 2 raised to power 8 would be just copied down because there is nothing else on in the right hand side to solve it with. So when we reach at a stage that there's just single one base on both left and right side, see, we have solved it, and now the expression is minus 2 raised to the power 3n plus 5. Nothing else is there, no other base is there here, and on the right hand side also there is single base, minus 2 raised to the power 8. So when we have single bases on both the sided, what do we do? Same bases, not just single and same bases. Minus 2 this side also, minus 2 this side also. So when we have same and single bases on both the side, what do? We compare the powers. So comparing the powers now, we'll just write the powers 3n plus 5 equals to 8. That would be 3n plus 5 goes to the right hand side, and that becomes minus 5. Solving it, it becomes 8 minus 5, that is 3. Now 3n is equals to 3. Take this 3 to the right hand side, 3 upon 3 would be 1, and so the final answer would be 1. Now next question says that find 3 raised to the power 3 plus 4 raised to the power 3 plus 5 raised to the power 3 and give the answer in cube. So first we'll just copy down the expression 3 raised to the power 3 plus 4 raised to the power 3 plus 5 raised to the power 3. Now solving it, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, just solve it, 27 plus 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64 plus 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125. So we have just solved it and then added. So 27 plus 64 plus 125 would be 216. Now if you expand 216, that would be 6 into 6 into 6. How will you expand 216? Just find out the prime factors of 216. Just find the prime factors, and that would be 6 into 6 into 6. So since they have asked you specifically that you have to give the answer in cube, so that is why we have to further expand this expression 216. So 216 would be written as 6 into 6 into 6, and 6 multiplied by itself 3 times can be written as 6 raised to the power 3 in the, and anything with power 3 is cube. Next question is, if x raised to the power 5 into x raised to the power minus 2 and whole this expression has a power 2 is equal to 64, what would be the value of x raised to the power minus 4? So first of all we'll just solve the expression which is inside the bracket. That would be x raised to the power 5 multiplied by x raised to the power minus 2. Bases are same and bases are in multiplication, so what we'll do, we'll just add the power. So x raised to the power 5 plus minus 2 and bracket close raised to the power 2 is equal to 64. Plus minus is minus, so 5 minus 2, x raised to the power 5 minus 2, outside the bracket there is another power 2 is equal to 64. 5 minus 2 is 3, and then there is another power 2 outside the bracket is equal to 64. Now as we have already studied about that if there is more than one power to a single base, all the powers get multiplied. So 3 2s are 6 is equal to 64. X raised to the power 6 is equal to 64. Now we have to find the value of x raised to the power minus 4. We should know what is the value of x, and since the power of x is 6, we'll take the sixth root. Sixth root means we'll write all the factors of both these numbers and we'll pair it up 6 numbers at a time. So x raised to the power 6, that is x multiplied by x 6 times, and then we'll do the prime factors of 64. That would be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is also 6 times. ठीक है. So taking the sixth root of both these expressions, we have to pair it up, pair six similar numbers at a time. So we'll just take out x from this root and 2 from this root. So value of x would be 2. Now to find the value of x raised to the power minus 4, we have to find the value of x raised to the power 4. So x raised to the power 4 would be 2 raised to the power 4. 2 raised to the power 4 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So x raised to the power 4 is equals to 16. Now reciprocal of x raised to the power 4 is 1 upon x raised to the power 4. That would be x raised to the power. To make this power negative, what we'll do, we'll do the reciprocal. The reciprocal is x raised to the power minus 4, and since we have done the reciprocal in left hand side, we also will have to do the reciprocal in the right hand side. So x raised to the power minus 4 would be 1 upon 16. To find the value of I'm just repeating the last portion again. To find the value of x raised to the power minus 4, you will have to will have to do the reciprocal of this complete expression. X raised to the power minus 4, reciprocal of x raised to the power minus 4 would be x raised to the power minus 4, and reciprocal of 16 would be 1 upon 16. So we have to do is we just have to do the reciprocal of this expression, and we'll get the value of x raised to the power minus 4. Our next question is, by what number should 4 raised to the power minus 5 be multiplied to get 4 raised to the power 12? By what number should 4 raised to the power minus 5 be multiplied? So let that number be x. So 4 raised to the power minus 5 multiplied by x is equals to 4 raised to the power 12. So find the value of x, we'll take this 4 raised to the power minus 5 to the right hand side, and since this expression is in multiplication, when it goes to the right hand side, it would be in division. So 4 raised to the power 12 divided by 4 raised to the power minus 5. Same basis, in division powers get subtracted. So 12 minus, and since second power is negative, so we put that expression in bracket. X is equals to 4 raised to the power 12 plus 5. So x is equals to 4 raised to the power 17. So final answer would be 4 raised to the power 17 should be multiplied by 4 raised to the power minus 5 to get 4 raised to the power 12.